Hello. Hello. You like when I do that as opposed to, hey, what's going on, everybody? Hello. Which one do you like better? Anyway, let's talk a little bit about markets. The markets and some of the economic reports that we saw come out today. First of all, I'm going to start off with bank earnings. As you know, I've been talking about and writing about an MMT Trader report and showing you the precipitous decline in loan growth over the last quarter. And I said that's going to factor into weaker earnings. Well, guess what? We didn't really see that, all right? We kind of saw a mixed picture so far in the three banks that reported, which was JP Morgan, which looked pretty good, Bank of America, which looked mixed, and I'll go over them, and Wells Fargo, which looked bad once again. So JP Morgan, they beat on the bottom line, they beat on top line revenue growth. Their profits came from better trading results, they said a better consumer business. So I mean, they beat all around. All right. Bank of America, that beat on the bottom line profit growth. That was due to cost cutting. Okay, revenues came in below expectations. So that kind of jibes with what I've been saying about the slowdown in lending. And Wells Fargo, that was the fifth consecutive quarter of profit growth slowing down, and they blame that on the accounts scandal. Remember, that's when they were, signing up millions of people who didn't even know about it. I mean, that's you gotta wonder about. That is capitalism, right? That's corporate America. That's unbelievable. But I have to admit that I think the results were better than what I was expecting because, and those of you who have the MMT Trader report, I show you these charts. I mean, it's like loan growth has fallen off a cliff. We're at a 2-year low in terms of the pace of loan growth. All right. And both Bank of America and JP Morgan reported stronger trading results. By the way, these banks, they don't really trade in the sense, they call it trading, but it's market making, okay? They got customers. When volume picks up, they spoke about their fixed income business. That was big for them, for JP Morgan for the last quarter. We had that big sell-off in treasuries. That's what they call trading. That's what Goldman Sachs calls trading. It's not like what we do, trying to guess where prices are going, all right? When they do that, by the way, they're really, really bad at it. Really bad at it. All right, so we had that. Then we had producer prices. By the way, this is interesting, all right? Producer prices were up 0.3%. And when you look at that year over year, producer prices now growing at 2.6, almost 2.7% year over year. That is the fastest pace of growth in producer prices since February 2012. So the fastest rate of growth in 5 years. And if you look at a chart of that, which I will include in the report this weekend, if you look at a chart of that, the upturn, because prices were contracting all the way through, get this, December 2015. What happened in December 2015? The Fed raised interest rates. Gee, isn't that supposed to stop inflation? No! It's been going up since then. All right, now the core PPI, which excludes food and energy, that rose by 0.2%. And that thing is rising at the fastest rate since December 2015. There's that point in time again when the Fed raised rates the first time, December 2015. Higher rates are supposed to quash inflation, right? No, not. All right, then we had retail sales. Were pretty good, actually. They came in up 0.6% in December. That was slightly below expectations of up 0.7. year over year. I think it's something like a 3.4, 3.5% growth rate. Not bad. But if you take out autos, it was only up 0.2%. So kind of a mixed bag. But it's the inflation thing that that's got me focused in like a freaking laser beam on that. Nobody's paying attention to that. And even some people, even on this channel, and I get emails from people who read my columns on thestreet.com. They're like, Mike, inflation? Are you crazy? The Fed is going to kill inflation with these rate hikes. That's why it's been going up right since December 15th, right? I mean, December 2015. Now, gold is down today. And that's good. That's a buying opportunity. I think that, I read an article about how now I think it was Oppenheimer, some analyst. Now's the time you got to take your profits. You got to take your technical analyst. It just amazes me that these big investment houses, they employ like technical analysts, like tea leaf readers. These people, and they get well paid, tea leaf readers. It went up to the Fibonacci cross, the death cross of the 200-day moving average stochastic RSI Fibonacci channel, Bollinger Band. People invest like this, okay? That's like trying to, you got noise, you got randomness. You ever read that book, Fooled by Randomness? I think it was Nassim Taleb, who's a nut job. The guy's a total nut job. He said, I remember years ago, he said, everybody in the whole entire earth should short treasuries. They're going down. That was like, the treasury yield was maybe 4% on a 10-year. Everybody in the whole world, you got to short treasuries. It's crazy. We're running out of money. The Chinese are not going to lend to us. Interest rates are going to spike to the roof. America is broke. There's no more dollars, right? They're going to downgrade the credit rating. Anyway, fooled by randomness. You get a bunch of squiggly lines. You draw lines. You draw moving averages. You draw channels. You draw Fibonacci. You draw crossovers. You draw this. You draw that. Come on, people. Wake up. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's like the ancient tribes or primitive tribes that try to, explain things with their mythology. Right? It's the same thing. All right? We explain with fact. We explain with behavior. All right? What else? Little correction in the dollar. On the gold thing, again, in this article, they were saying and the dollar's going up and rates are going up. So that's going to make gold less attractive. No, it's the same wrong understanding. But that's good. See, that's good for us. That's good for us. We want that. Ignorance means the money flows right into my pocket. I feed off of that. I take it. I take the ignorance and I transform that into profits for myself. And it's very easy. As long as you have the right behavior. Did you watch any of those videos I told you about on the History Channel that show the selection? It's a kind of a Navy SEAL type contest or competition. People get involved from all walks of life. Some of them very, very physically fit, CrossFit trainers or athletes. And, it's all about the mental. And the trainers in there, one of their techniques is that they drive these people till they're ready to drop dead. And I just need one person to quit. And everybody will get like an hour of rest and relaxation. And you could go have lunch or whatever. Please, let's just have one person quit. So they challenge, quit, please quit. Same thing here. Same thing with the trading. Quit. Some of you have rung the bell. You said, Mike, it's not for me. I have been exposed. I can't take it anymore. This is not for me. Ding, 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 ding. Ring the bell. Close your Oanda account or whatever it is. Go back to what you were doing, okay? This is all about mental conditioning. All about mental conditioning. Every single one of you can have it if that's what you want. A lot of you, you think that's what you want, but that's not really what you want. First, you got to be exposed. Is this what you want? Remember, Bruce Lee, martial arts, is the true expression of oneself. Trading is the true expression of oneself. We are warriors. You have to adopt the warrior mentality. That means facing adversity, rising above. If you're looking at the market every 10 seconds, oh my God, it's going up, it's going against me. What happens in between the time we put a trade on and the time we take a trade off is meaningless. A year from now, you're not even going to be thinking about these trades. Nothing. You're not even going to remember these trades. It's ridiculous. So everybody, calm down, toughen up, mental game. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.